Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to play a game called Loop Hero. I've already kind of started the game and this is what it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. The stars in the sky are going out, one by one. How ominous. But no one notices it. No one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it is too late. The sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed, even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there is absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. Okay, so Loop Hero, very cool game. You'll see what it is as we go. We gotta build a campfire. Boom! That's our new camp. Now we can go on an expedition. Okay, so it's a card game. But you'll see. It's weird. You play as different characters. Right now we just have the warrior. But it is all essentially a giant loop. So this is the path. This path, everything is wrong, but I remember. It looks like a completely different place, and it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? How deep? Like I have a choice. If I need to give up or cry to save the world, I am the worst savior of them all. Let's do it. So this game, essentially, it's a giant loop, and this character just goes around and around and around, and you're evolving it as it's playing. So I'm not doing anything. It's literally just on its own, playing through. Now, I can pause it, but... See, I can pause it if I want, and I get cards. That's my guy. These are the bad guys. But I can influence the game by, say, taking a cemetery. And now I'm placing a cemetery. And if you look on the side there, it spawns a skeleton every 3 days. So that is something that I will have to take into account. And same with this. So if I wanted to do something like that, and then I can place the rocks, and I get resources that I then take back to my base. So yeah, once I do that, I take those resources back to the base. And now I also see, you can also see that I got a weapon. So now in my empty slot here, I can just put a weapon. And I got extra HP, I got damage, and we'll go on. And essentially you keep going until you either run home, or until you die, or until you beat the boss. So there's not many choices here. We will put a vampire thing there, and meadow we'll put right there. And yeah, you can see we're trying to get some stuff. So there's different resources that you can use to build stuff and then improve that campfire that we built earlier on. So I'm gonna actually hold on to that one for now. Yeah, so this is pretty much the same, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. And we have another forest. More rocks. I like the rocks. We have a shield now. Now we have a shield. The rocks I want to make into a little bit of a shape here. I'm going to hold on to the grove as well. Let's see. Reduces the max number of respawning enemies. Maybe, because we need to make it back to our base at some point. So we'll do that. Back off, human! Because it's a vampire. A vampire! Where are your lands? If your farmers need help, I will be glad to offer it. No more lands, no more flock, only hundreds of years of emptiness. That's sad. Hundreds of years of hunger! Ah! Okay. Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I can keep my head straight. What hundreds of years are you talking about? Your mind is easy to trick, but you can't trick my hunger. It demands its fill, every sip, every drop of blood. I am too weak, but you can help me, and I will set this crumbling world right. That's right. I'm doing this not just for myself, but for everyone, in the name of the greater good. So be grateful for my hard work and just let me bleed you dry. No. Kill this vampire! That's right. See, now I got a ring from him. Damage to all, counter. Yeah, ding, I'll put that ring on there. And I got more stuff. Ooh. Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements prosper. But this won't do it all. Now they are just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently blood of other creatures can't sustain them. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures around him are imbued with the powers to drain someone else's life. What is this? This is another shield. See, this is a good shield. It's better than that one. See, we don't necessarily want to overload ourselves. We do want to do a little bit, but not that much. Okay, so we made it through one loop. Our options are we can stay, right? We can stay here and keep fighting, or we can go back to our base with what resources we do have and hope that we can build something with that. But I'm going to stay. I think we can make a little bit further. And on the loop will go. Yeah, you see, the slimes just spawn there, but then now a skeleton is spawned over there. Yes. Perfect. So now we should get a chest that comes out of there. But we also have to contend with the vampires. Alright, so what do we got? This is better. Increases our stats. Die, skeleton! Or, well, I guess you can't really die, so... Fall over! Or something. I don't know. What do skeletons do? They break, I guess? Break your bones! That's right, get a broken leg. What do we got here? We got another cemetery. I don't really, well, I guess it's okay if I do that. I'm trying to minimize that. See that little spot right there? That's bad because there's lots of nasty things that spawn there. I don't really not really too keen on that. If we make it that far, you'll see that I want to use these, but I want to attach them to something because they look prettier. Look at that. See the little flowers? This one doesn't have flowers. It's boring. I like those. I think there is actually something to them. I think you get more points for attaching this stuff. But nope, not that. Boom! See now, if I keep going, I can get these chests, which have better stuff in them. And I see no reason not to. Boom! Look at that. I got more stuff. Now, ring. Let's see. Attack speed goes up. Counter is about the same. Regen. I'll lose damage to all, though. That's okay. Ooh, look at this. Lots of extra damage. Counter, vampire, vampirism, and counter. More damage. Right, I should. I'm going to lose a little bit of evasion and some defense, but I think that's okay. Yeah, because now I'll be beating up everybody. Oh, spiders. I forgot about the spiders. There we go. And now we have a mountain. See, and I got lots of good stuff. And I got a full rock over there. Spiders. Let's put a spider right there. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I like it. And it'll be kind of reduced because I don't want a lot. I just want a little bit. Because it's hard when you're doing this. Like, especially because if you don't get there, basically as time is going, because time is still moving, even though we're fighting. And the problem with that, ooh, attack speed and vampire, oh boy, that seems better, I think. I want to be able to suck the blood out of everyone. I want to be a vampire. Yeah, so time is still going. So this whole, like, it's not now, but this thing here is these things are still spawning every so many days. So if you don't make it around the loop in time, you kind of get screwed up and you potentially lose out on, I hate these things, these blood clots. These things are ridiculous. That thing alone might actually kill me. Alright. Yeah, but see how they're like piling up? Like they're starting to get worse and worse? Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Give me something. Same amount of damage, defense, regen, more vampirism. The ring, a slower attack speed, defense counter. I think I'm going to keep what I got for that. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? We do have a couple things here. We can make another... I don't know if we can make a second... I should have known that was going to happen. Now we have to contend with this. Can I... I don't like those guys. Ha! That's what you get! We might as well put a cemetery somewhere. No, I don't want to leave. No, I want to keep going, right? I want to keep moving. Yes. I think I could do another. I could do another loop. No! What do you mean, no? You want to save the world? You want to ask for help? Our answer is no. Oh, jeez. Okay, I didn't even ask. How did you... But why no? We see far away. We see deep inside. For a long time, there has been an emptiness instead of the sky, but it doesn't stop us from seeing. Saving of the world is one-sided and naive. Each person sees their own way to save the world. That's why no one will ever join you. Fine. I don't understand it, but tell me your version. How do you see saving the world? By my progeny and kin, may they live and be strong. May they join the circle of life and death. That is life. That is the world. I will kill you and feed your flesh to my starving younglings, and life will go on. And how many lives can your blade prolong as you kill again and again? Only one. I don't want you to die. I don't want your children to die of hunger. Please try to see reason. If my mission succeeds, the Harpies can have their sky and all the hunting grounds they need. I can't feed my children on your beautiful words. Farewell. Hiya! 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 I want to get enough so I can... Yeah, I want to start turning this into stuff, and then I'll get more resources. I feel awful. By fixing one evil, I'm causing another. There's no home for the Harpies except in the high mountains. But there's no food there. I can't even imagine how they managed to survive if the mountains were cut off from reality. Shoot, I'll do it on the next one. I'll pause it after this. Okay, so let them fight out and then I'll pause it. I gotta use some of this stuff. So we have more mountains. So basically the harpies only spawned because I built those 9 pieces into a mountain. Which is awesome! That's why I like it so much. Like, this game is so cool. It's awesome. It's just you're building things and you're trying to collect resources and go around, and very cool. It's a cool game. It's hard, but it's cool. Ooh. Sword, regen, but I'll lose some of the vampirism. But it's so much more damage and regen. I could just regen my health so quickly. Look at this. It's going up so fast. We need to do this there, and then we can put in a cemetery, and we'll put in one of these guys, and we'll put in that there, and this here, and then I can get rid of some of these things. Yeah, there we go. Don't worry, I'm collecting resources. It'll all make sense when we actually go back. So I think I'm going to leave at the end of this when I make it back to this loop, I think. Spiders. I hate spiders. Can I not? Oh yeah, there we go. Beacon. Yeah, I want things to move faster. Good, I like it. Hiya! Ooh, a shield. Is that better? I think it is. Alright, let's get these chests real quick. After I kill these vampires. Right. Oh, build up around them to get anything. Yes, yes, okay, okay. We'll build. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and return to camp. I have a good bit of resources. So I'm going to actually return back. We're going to retreat. We're going to keep everything we got. Okay, so now that we've retreated. Oh. I can't believe it. Hey everybody, the boy managed to return. Survivors? Does this mean that I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. That, or we can't remember. These few people that's all that's left of our group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion based on the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Each day we see signs of other people's presence around the world, but as we know they don't exist and never did. It's like we forgot them. Forgot them? Exactly. It's as if people are disappearing every day and we instantly forget they existed. Just like we forgot where we came from, and our families, maybe even ourselves. My name is Yota. That I still remember. Everyone else's memories are not much better. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said I managed to return. That means you remember I was here. Yeah, that's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't keep wandering in this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire here and enough space for a few sleeping bags. A real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Of course you can stay. It would be very grateful if we could team up. I want to put everything right. I'm only beginning to remember the world as it was before. There's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remember the world? I don't get what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. We'll be glad if you could help us, and we'll be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to follow you out there. I don't know how you managed to return. But for us, leaving the group is too dangerous. I will ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want a place to return. A place where I can hear other people's voices. We weren't joking about helping you. Here are a few things that survive the cataclysm and don't vanish. Don't become the forgotten. Take it, you might need it. Okay, so now that we have our people, we can now go in here and we can build potentially something. So you can see that we need to do a smithy, right? We need more of these resources. To do an herbalist hut, we would need more of those resources, but we do have enough for a field kitchen, so we're going to go ahead and build that field kitchen up. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. What? You were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, and a couple of knives, and a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. That's actually a good bit. Nothing special. Everything is very simple. They give me a few minutes, and everyone in the camp, we were running to the table, following the tasty smell of good stew. So now we have this. And now the field kitchen is 10% of the campfire. 10% to campfire's healing power unlocks the Blood Grove card. So now it's unlocked new cards. So now I can go in here and see, now I have this. So now I can add that. And so now that's a different card that I can add whenever I go out on my expedition. But yeah, so there are multiple bosses, multiple levels. Essentially, you just keep looping around. You get resources. You go back. You build up your camp. You can upgrade things. See, like if I had this, I don't have those resources, but I could upgrade the thing. And you can eventually build this whole land out into a giant camp, and that gives you extra bonuses and stuff like that. So the resources that I have here, I can keep. I don't lose any of these, but if I go out and I die, I lose most of those resources. So I have to return to the camp in order to get them back. But yes, this game is very cool. I've played it a lot, and it's fun to try to get back into it. I probably will do a couple more of these just because I do like this game. Let me know what you think of this looping system. But in the meantime, I do have to leave this one here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed everything, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!